Hi, I'm Sailor Pluto, Tessa here. And today, the first thing I'm going to talk about here is how, well, alright. So I'm going to talk about the 24/7 winnings or whatever you want to call it. Now, apparently, apparently, there are a lot of wrestling followers, or at least we'll call, say, W followers, that apparently are mad at this sort of thing. Now, if you want to know the 24/7 winnings, is this winning in WWE where a wrestler has to defend it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it can happen anywhere, anytime. Well, so a lot of folks are mad about this, but some of them behave like it was never done before, or it was the dumbest thing they ever seen. Now, there was the hardcore championship, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of folks are going to say a lot of folks I'm sure a lot of them actually do think this. And 2000 until 2002 YL, it had the 24/7 oversight on it. And I know there's going to be folks out there saying, oh, well, the unlike was that they were using tolls. Well, yes, they were using tolls. They were working with tolls. That was true. But I think a lot of folks believed, or they led themselves to believe, that it was that fighting, that winnings that was coming back. In their mind, they believed that's what was coming back. Now, WWE never said that was the belt, but that's what folks believed. So a lot of folks are saying, oh, well, that's what they thought. Keep in mind, WWE never said that it was that belt coming back. All right? So, so folks believed that was the belt. And it shifted out not to be the belt. It never was the belt. WWE never said it. But everybody's getting mad at WWE for them making the mistake that they thought it was the hard middle belt coming back, or the hard fighting belt, or whatever you want to call it. It never was that. At least not in its new life as a 24 belt. Now, a lot of folks out there think that only believe that no one likes it and they shouldn't be doing it. There are others who believe that only a small team of folk like it and it doesn't count for anything. Now, I'm not here to say I'm not going to tell you what you should or should not like. All right? That's not my business. That's not my job. But I am going to tell you that if some do like it, then good. And if some don't like it, oh well. Nothing we can really do about that. You know? And some folks out there think that some folks think that all it does, some folks think that it doesn't give anyone anything to do. Now, the 24 was to give wrestlers that they didn't really know what to do with, to give them something to do. Now, does that mean that everyone out there is going to like it? No. But there are going to be some who do like it, and there are going to be some wrestlers that gives them something to do. They're on the show, you know. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of folks out there saying, oh, well, Impact Wrestling will never do, IW will never do that, and AEW will never do that. Well, they know, first off, every time someone says IW and never do something like that, sadly they do something like that. And anytime someone says all AEW won't do that, well, they haven't been around long enough to do something that dumb yet. But not saying that it's dumb or anything, but you get where I'm coming from. Yeah. So you got folks out there that by their mistake, their mishap was believing that there was the hardcore coming back, or the hard middle, or whatever you want to call it coming back. And WWE never said that. So there's folks out there mad that WWE lied to them. Well, first off, WWE never lied to you. They never said, oh, it's the hard middle belt. It's a hard middle. It's a hard fighter. It's coming back. And no, they never said that. They just said a new belt. They never said that it was the hardcore belt itself coming back. Never said that. Go back to that Monday Night Raw. Go back to that Money in the Bank when it was first spoken of. And nowhere do they say that it was the hardcore belt. Not on their webstead. They don't say it on their webstead either. But anyway, since a lot of folks were sad that it wasn't what they thought it was coming back, a lot of them are now hating on it since they were sad that they didn't get the hard middle belt back, or whatever you want to call it. But I like it. All right, if somebody else out there doesn't like it, okay. All right, they don't. It is what it is. And you can't say that it's the dumbest thing that was ever done. Everybody knows the hardcore championship, the hardcore fighterhood, or whatever you want to call it, fighting or winnings, had that oversight on it for a big portion of its lifespan. And everyone seemed to be happy with that. Never mind that it was done that way. So, I don't know why you folks would hate it about that, why some folks hate it now, but back then didn't hate it. I don't know. And I don't think it was never truly meant to be about involving tools. I don't think that was never implied that tools would be worked with on it, but that's what some people believed, I guess. I'm Sale Pluto Tessa. Hope you like this film.